Hey there, lovely. If you're a driven and highly ambitious woman who has checked all the boxes, followed all the rules, only to realize you don't actually feel fulfilled or you don't feel like you're living your purpose, then you are absolutely in the right place. My name is Melissa Chavis. I'm an intuitive mindset coach, and I am absolutely obsessed with helping you discover your true purpose, that thing you were put here on this earth to do, so that you can live the most fulfilling and abundant life possible. Hey there, beautiful. Welcome back to another episode of the Authentic Awakening podcast. I'm just over here enjoying the beautiful sunshine today. I don't know about you, but I am very, very ready for this to be a common occurrence here after what feels like a very, very long winter with lots and lots of snow. So I'm just going to take time today to be out in the sunshine and enjoy this weather because truly it feels so amazing right now. I wanted to start off by letting you know that I'm holding a live in-person workshop this Sunday, March 16th at 3:30 p.m. So if you're in the Central Ohio area, check the description below for a link to sign up. And because it's in person, space is limited, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. At the workshop, I'm actually going to be showing you how you can create more balance and ease and create this success that actually feels good using your human design chart. So I'm going to walk you specifically through how to trust yourself to make more aligned decisions in your life. So again, if you're local and you're interested in joining me, I would absolutely love to have you there. So click the link in the description and get more information and save your spot for that event. As I've been preparing for this workshop and working through all of the pieces in my mind, I've been thinking a lot about what we are taught that success is. For most of my life, being successful meant having a highly paid, secure 9-to-5 job, having an expensive house, and having the perfect spouse and 2.5 adorable children. In my mind, being successful was this outward presentation of my life. It was all about what other people thought when they looked at my life. I truly never considered that that version of success might not really be for me. That might not be the version of success that I'm truly meant to live. I never considered that maybe I was meant to live life differently. I just had this sort of standard definition that I think probably most of us have in our brains. And it had been, passed down through generations and was basically confirmed by what I saw in society around me. But then when I actually achieved that success that I thought was success, it turned out that didn't actually feel very good for me to be living in that life. There were a lot of pieces of my life that were out of alignment for me. And it just didn't feel like I thought success would feel. I thought it would make me happy and that it would make me feel fulfilled and that I'd be able to walk around every day feeling like, yes, this is the life, I've made it. And that just wasn't the case for me. But instead of realizing and understanding at the time that it was because I was living my life in a way that was not aligned for me, I figured there must be something wrong with me. I had done all the things, I'd created this success that I thought I was supposed to create, and it just didn't feel very good for me. So my first thought is, well, what's wrong with me, right? Obviously, something must be wrong with me. If I've done all the things I'm supposed to do and I've created the success that I'm supposed to create, I'm living this life that, seems absolutely perfect from an outside perspective, but internally, I just don't feel good. And so I thought, okay, I need to, work on my mindset, or maybe I just need to start a workout routine. And if I felt better physically, maybe I would feel better internally, or maybe if I better manage my schedule, maybe I can see how I can block my time and be more efficient in the use of my time, and I wouldn't feel so overwhelmed, or I wouldn't feel so burned out all the time. So I tried all of the things, but it was truly just much deeper than that. None of those things made me feel like, oh, okay, now everything's fine. Now everything feels good. It was like, okay, I've tried all the things. I did all the stuff that I thought I was supposed to do here, and I still feel the same. I still feel the same internally as I did before I had my schedule locked in tight, right? And I ended up at this point where I was just completely burned out. I had created this level of success for myself. It didn't feel good. I tried to fix myself in some way so that maybe I could feel good in this life, but it didn't work. And I was just burnt out. I finally realized that I just wasn't happy expending all of my energy doing this job that I just didn't love. Spending most of the hours of my day doing work that didn't light me up. It didn't bring me joy. It didn't make me feel fulfilled. And especially because then at the end of the day, I had nothing left over for my family. I was showing up as this burnt out version of myself for my kids and my spouse at the end of the day. And it just wasn't what I wanted. And no amount of exercise routines or better managing my schedule or changing my mindset so that I could think about it differently was going to actually get me to the point where I felt fulfilled in my life and where I felt joy and felt alive on a day-to-day basis. But when I tried to think about what could I do instead, what would I be doing with my life if I weren't working in this career that I've built for myself at this point? And I came up empty-handed. I had no idea what I would be doing if I weren't doing the thing that I had been doing for so long, the thing that I had dedicated so much of my life toward, and truly had no idea what else I would do. Like, if you asked me, what would make you feel happy, excited, fulfilled, all these things that I wanted to be feeling in my life, I had no clue. I eventually realized that we've been so programmed to override ourselves that we have no idea how to actually tune in and listen to the voice, to the inner knowing that is within us. We've been so programmed to look outside of us for the answers. Like someone out there knows what I'm supposed to be doing. And if I just look hard enough, I'll find the answer somewhere. So that's what I started doing. I knew I didn't want my current career anymore, but I didn't know what else I would do to earn money and support my family that would actually make me feel good inside. So I started searching outside of me for the answer. And I bought courses. I, attended free workshops. I did all of the things to find that answer outside of me. But guess what? No matter what workshop I attended or what course I bought that was going to teach me how to make money online or figure out how to start a business, no matter what I did, none of it felt right. None of it felt like, oh yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing I'm supposed to do. What I didn't realize at the time was that the answer was actually inside of me all along. I had everything I needed within me to figure out my new direction in life. What I also didn't realize was that burnout actually comes from doing things that are out of alignment for you. So we all think that burnout just comes from doing too much, expending too much energy, having too much on our plates. But truly, what I've realized at this point, didn't realize this at the time, but what I've realized at this point is that burnout actually comes from expending your energy in a way that is not aligned for you. But when you figure out how to live life and how to do things and take action in a more aligned way, in a way that's right for you, the burnout is no longer there. And so looking outward for the answer to what do I want to do with my life? What am I meant to be doing? Is never really going to get you an answer that feels aligned for you and that gets rid of all of that burnout, that overextended feeling that you're feeling inside. The answer to those questions is not outside of you, it comes from within. And beginning to actually feel your way through life instead of constantly overthinking everything and overanalyzing everything and thinking critically about all of your options, that is how you create that alignment and you can create that success that actually feels good for you. You can create this life that feels good to live, that makes you feel alive, that makes you excited about how you get to spend your days. Success does not come from these external achievements or accomplishing goals or making lots of money. It is a feeling that comes from within. It's this light deep inside of you that you just need to uncover so that it can shine bright and make you feel absolutely excited about the life that you get to live. So finding the answer to the question, what is success for me, is a process of truly understanding yourself and starting to listen and starting to feel your way through life instead of constantly looking outside of you, thinking critically about all of your decisions, weighing all of your options. It doesn't have to be that difficult. Instead, you can just know the answers, know what's right for you. Once you're able to really understand what that feels like for you. And once you understand what it is that you truly want in life, then it's a process of aligning your beliefs and your actions with that inner knowing that you have. And one of the best ways that I have figured out how to pull all of these things together in real life, in the 3D here, is by using your human design chart, which is why we focus so heavily on that inside my coaching program. Once we've gotten clear on what it is you truly want in life and how you want to feel on a day-to-day basis, then it's time to start creating that alignment by aligning your beliefs and your actions with getting you to a life that feels the way that you want to feel, which is that success that is meant for you in life. And once you get there, once you pull all of these pieces together, it truly feels easeful and it feels right. And you walk through life feeling like, yes, this is it. I've finally found it. I've finally figured out how to live my life in a way that actually feels successful. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in the workshop on Sunday, because this modality of human design is truly life-changing. And I absolutely believe that being able to look within yourself and being able to really feel what it feels like to have an inner knowing within you and trust that you can make the right decisions for yourself is absolutely the best way to create a successful life for you. So, again, if you are local and you want to join me on Sunday at 3:30 for this workshop all about how to trust yourself using your human design chart, I would absolutely love to see you there. And you can click the link in the description here to get more information and to save your spot for that. As I mentioned, space is limited and it's now Thursday, or hopefully Thursday when you're seeing this, maybe Friday, Saturday, and hopefully there's still some space left there for you. That is everything I have for you today. My message ultimately is real, true success is not the things you accomplish in this life. It is all about how you feel as you move through your day to day. Hopefully that resonates for you and is something that will be helpful for you in moving forward toward creating a life that actually lights you up and feels really, really good. Until next time, I'll see you here, same time, same place next week. That's it for another episode of the Authentic Awakening podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you found it helpful, I'd love to hear from you. You can do that by liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel or rating and reviewing the podcast wherever you're listening.